What's going on YouTube? I'm Scotch.
I'm Sniff.
And we're ScotchNSniff.
And today we're going to be going through a little bit of the Glenmorangie line.
Just a little bit.
It's
just a little bit.
Actually pretty amazing and tasty. So we'll start with the 10-year. Now we know before we get into anything, this isn't all of their regular line. Like we understand the 3 of these are part of their private edition line, which are like special edition whiskey malts that they release. You know, I think it's just about yearly.
Yeah.
Like the Milsean came out last year, and unfortunately we forgot to put that in our 2016 New Bottles video, but we do have it here today.
Yeah.
But we'll start with the Glenmorangie Ten, which Glenmorangie. Sorry, I get all the R there.
Or you can say Glenmorangie.
We've heard a lot of people say it a lot of ways, but of course all the Scottish people say it's Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie.
But the 10 is not bad. We've got a friend who recommends it to people who want to get into Scotch but don't know what it is they like. It is sweet. It's their regular distillate, which is aged 10 years, and it's, I don't know, to me it's boring. But at $35, it's not, I mean, it's not terrible.
It is a little flat. I feel the same way. It's just very honeyed, vanilla, sweet.
Oh, it sounds like you're describing Balvenie.
It does sound like Balvenie, but the honey is more aggressive. It's sweeter. Balvenie's honey, how they do it, it's more
Soft.
honeyed. It's like maybe somebody took some honey and wafted it. Why am I talking about Balvenie? Anyways, back to the Glenmorangie. This one, it is good. It's a solid dram, and a lot of people do start on it because it is so easy to drink. It is, beginner friendly, sweet.
Yep. So nothing crazy there. The second one is the 6th private edition release that Glenmorangie had. Yes, I'm reading from the back of the bottle because I can't remember which ones they are, but it's the Tusail, and it's the one made with otter barley, which, in my mind, for being such a big fan of Glenfiddich and the Glenfiddich IPA experimental cask, which is like beer in a whiskey bottle, this did a really amazing job of bringing the flavors of barley to the forefront on top of Glenmo's regular, you know, whatever it is that they're making in the distillate. It's really, really good. If you like the taste of barley, or if you like almost that weedy kind of flavor that you get from barley, you'll love the Tusail.
Right off the bat, when I was nosing it, there was just, it almost smelled like an empty bottle of beer, which is really interesting when it comes to a Scotch. You don't really kind of think about those things, but they both have malts, both of them are made with grain, so there's no reason why they shouldn't taste similar. Sometimes.
The next one is in Glenmorangie's regular lineup, which is the Signet. It goes for around $200. Oh, I should be clear. 10 is like $35. The Signet, which is in the regular line, is $200, which we'll explain why in a second. And the other 3 private editions, usually private editions you can grab for right around $100 to $120, depending on what's going on in the whiskey market. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Signet was $200. It comes in with an amazing metal topper. It has a beautiful glass. It comes in a box that turns into a stand for the bottle. Like, the presentation is everything for LVMH. And it's just, it tastes awesome. It tastes like chocolate. Like, that's one of my favorite things about Glenmorangie and most of their line is it's sweet.
Yeah.
Like, if you like sweets, this is the place to go. We're not overbearingly sweet, not like, oh, I'm eating a handful of sugar, but like, you know, where you just want enough sweet. Like, a little bit of syrup on your pancakes, not the entire bottle. Exactly. You don't want to soak your pancakes.
Yeah, so I actually just tried this Signet just maybe like 5 seconds ago. Right off the bat, I smelled milk chocolate on the nose.
Yes.
And then when I tasted it, it was just this smoked dark chocolate, probably 85% plus. I eat a lot of dark chocolate because I'm lactose intolerant, just in case. So if you want to send me milk, please don't. Anyways.
Who sends you milk?
Nobody.
Who sends milk in the mail?
Nobody. People can dry milk powder. Rehydrate. Anyways, yeah, so it's just smoked dark chocolate on the nose, or on the palate. It's very tasty stuff. Just like what Sniff was saying, it does have like, let's say all of the knobs are at like 5. The sweetness is always dialed up to maybe like 6, but super delicious.
Yep, it's pretty good. If you would like to, if you're wondering like how much chocolate this has in it in terms of flavor compared to like the Mac 18, we do have a review on our website, ScotchNSniff.com, where we actually did a Scotch versus Scotch review of the Signet versus the Mac 18. It was a chocolate lover's, you know, version of heaven. It was amazing.
Go check it out, about like 50,000 views.
Yeah. And then next one we have coming up is the Milsean, pronounced, I believe that's the pronunciation, as per Glenmo's website, because meal, M-I-L, Shawn, S-E-A-N, why not? Those are people's names. This one was their 7th release of the private edition, and as you can tell from the colors on it, and I think the box, they really wanted to go for If you read on their website, they say something about sweet shops, which is, in America, we just call them candy shops, right? Or candy stores. Like, over in the UK, I guess they call them sweet shops, which looks like sweatshops, which is really creepy, but it's whatever. Anyways, it tastes like candy. It tastes like amazing. You get a little bit of this peppermint type flavor, and you get this just, you described it really well with the peppermint patty without too much of the mint. But it just has a really, really good candy flavor. And I think it was finished in red wine casks that somehow imparted magical candy flavors, like super sugar, like concentrated sugar.
So I didn't know it was finished in red wine casks, and there's this like bold underlying tone of kind of I don't know if it's a grape-ish flavor, but it's like a wine cask, like that I associate with wine cask finish. But yeah, the peppermint patty without too much mint. As I was exhaling, it's just a cooling, refreshing, sweet flavor, which is really nice. I was really surprised with both of these right here. This one not so much, but these two.
The meel-shawn you can still find in stores, or at least I've seen it everywhere still, along with the Tusail, but this next one we're going to talk about, I haven't seen in a really long time, but it's the 5th release from Glenmorangie, the Companta, which to me, like, the perfect example and like metaphor for how this bottle tastes is right here on the neck. Between the red and the black you see, that's just cherries and chocolate. Somebody was like, I'd like to take a cherry-covered chocolate and turn it into a scotch that I can just enjoy when I want. And to me, that is exactly what the Companta is.
Yeah, definitely. When I did taste this, chocolate-covered cherries is all I got, even with the sweet white center stuff that goes in the chocolate-covered cherries. Super delicious in the cordials. It's really nice. For me, it was a little bit overpowering. I'm more of, I guess, on the realm of the dark chocolate sweets. I'm not much of a sweet guy, but definitely enjoyable and definitely something that, you know, it goes along with the house line of being, you know, the sweetness turned up a little bit, but different, still different. Not just like, oh yeah, Glenmorangie Line, it's all sweet. No, it's very unique.
Yeah, so if you like the sounds of these, or if there's some Glenmorangies you'd like us to review that we don't have reviewed today, oh, I forgot, almost forgot. The Signet, the reason why it costs $200, almost forgot. They brag about it. They don't brag about it. It's mentioned. Maybe they brag about it a little bit. There is 30-year Glenmorangie in the Signet. So like we've talked about in our transparency video, it'd be nice to know how much. Like if it's 50% 30-year, then I get the price. If it's 5% 30-year, then how are you charging me $200 for a bottle?
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
But the bottle is nice, and that's probably where they're charging it. This, like Sniff said, this is a metal topper, which is really nice. This colored glass that goes into a clear, that's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The box is nice. Yeah.
Yep, everything about that's nice. But yeah, so that's, you know, this part of the Glenmorangie line. Obviously, we didn't do the whole line, but if there are things you'd like us to see, review about this line, or if you have comments about it,
leave some comments down below.
LVMH and you want to send us the new Bacalta because we still haven't been able to find a bottle of it, then by all means, you know, do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do.
So yeah, comment, like, subscribe.
This is our pitching portion.
This is a symbol for subscribing.
Did it end? Keep rolling.
I don't.
Do we?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What's going on, Scotch and Sniff? That's not how it is.
YouTube. Me tube. YouTube.
Okay. We too. We Scotch and Sniff. You YouTube. Okay, that's right. Lost my brain for a second.